Hacker is finally coming to TDS, along with a skill tree and some other tower reworks. In today's video, I'm going to be going over a lot of the really cool leaks we have gotten recently, giving my take on them and how I think they're going to work. Starting off with quite a cool leak is the fact that we're getting a turret rework. Below stated on Discord a little while back, replying to someone asking why Brawler didn't get the Nerd Ducky skin. Someone then said that turret would have been better than Cowboy, and below then dropped some pretty cool news, stating that turret didn't get it as it's getting a rework. He also then showed on Twitter the new version of the XR500 skin, which looks absolutely amazing. Except for this part. For the turret rework, I don't think it's gonna change much in terms of gameplay. I could maybe see them lowering its stats and increasing the amount you can place, but other than that, I don't know what else they could do gameplay wise with turret. It also is going to get a visual design change, which from the skin leak already looks amazing, and I seriously can't wait to see how it's going to look and play when the rework is added. Let me know what you think is going to change in the comments below. The next leak we got is a big one. This leak confirms that we are getting a medic rework. There isn't much to go off of, as we don't really have any images on what it is going to look like. In my opinion, I think they're going to go with the original idea they had for the medic rework, which was having medic called a medigun, very similar to the gun that medic from TF2 holds. This medigun will then latch onto a certain amount of towers nearby, giving them a shield, similar to how field medic works with units, and also similar to how engineers' turrets bubbles work. This will then block them from being stunned or affected by the fear mechanic. I think it will also keep its passive of regenerating base health, and will also keep its final level ability that cleanses stuns. I think this would be really cool for medic, and I'm honestly really excited for this rework. Once again, let me know in the comments below how you think medic is going to be reworked. The second to last leak we got was a really huge one, and one that will change up the way TDS is played completely. This leak being the skill tree. The skill tree has been a feature that has been leaked for ages now, and looks like it's finally being added. The way that it's going to function is that most likely every few levels, you will unlock a skill tree point, which can be put into any skill you want. It seems like to unlock some of the cooler skills, you will have to unlock the one before it, making the best skills only unlockable to higher level players. Some of the skills in the skill tree look really cool, like the barracks one, maybe doubling your units of your spawner towers, or the more spots you can place. That one's really cool too. There are some though that I'm a bit confused about, so if you know what these are, please let me know in the comments. I am also sure they are going to add a feature to reset your skill tree in case you went down the wrong path, as they had a feature like that in the previous version of the skill tree. Overall, I'm really excited for this update, as it will change how TDS is played completely. I was initially a bit scared, but I'm sure the devs are going to cook on this, as I was scared for consumables and sandbox mode, but the way that they were dealt with shows me that the devs will cook. Now, the final leak we have is the hacker tower. This is the tower that I have personally been super excited for years now, and it is finally coming to TDS. Firstly, the hacker looks completely different to how it looked originally, and I'm not going to lie, I love the way it looks. I love the little details that TDS has been doing recently, like the subtle physics with the hair moving. Hacker, I believe, is going to be a hardcore tower, mainly due to this leak that was posted ages ago, showing all the hardcore towers, and one of those was Hacker. I think it is going to be more expensive than Engineer, being in the range of 5.5k to 8k gems, and only purchasable after reaching level 100. Now, moving on to how I think it's going to play, I think Hacker is going to be mainly a support tower, as we don't have a hardcore support tower in the game yet. I think Hacker will keep its identity with its drones and be a drone tower. I think that it will have 3 drones that it can move around the map, similar to how Pursuit works. These drones will then in their range buff towers and remove all modifiers on enemies at max in the drone's range. I think it could also have some damage capabilities too, but I mainly think it's going to be a support tower. For levels 0 to 1, I believe it will have 1 drone that it can move around and give limited buffs and remove limited modifiers from enemies. Then, it would gain another drone at level 2 to 3 and unlock more buffs and be able to remove even more modifiers. And then, lastly, at level 5 to 6, it would gain its final 3rd drone and be able to really buff your towers and remove all modifiers from enemies. enemies. I think the image we were shown is hacker at level 0 to 2, and I think at higher levels, it will gain a laptop and look similar to how it originally looked back in the first leak. This is a very bold theory that I personally would love to happen. I also think it would be pretty cool for it to be a multi-path tower like Pursuit, where the bottom path is support and the top path is damage. Also, for the special Hidden Wave skin, I think it's going to be a Lord EXO version of Hacker. But let me know what you think Hacker is going to do in the comments below. And that's all the leaks we have gotten so far. So shout out to my channel members, and hopefully my theories were correct.